Thank you for joining me. My name is Vani and I am the Tarot Tattler. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments and your subscriptions, Taurus. I'm getting ready to dive right into today's Tatle. Now what I saw are the two emperors as I was shuffling just now. Something talking about strategy, putting in a plan. The last say, Taurus. I'm going to draw the cards and do the explaining at the end. There we have it. Now Taurus, your first card out. The Five of Pentacles. This sits in your hopes, Taurus. With the Page of Pentacles. Now the energy that's balancing you is the Queen of Swords. In your fears is the Four of Pentacles. Attached to the world. Well, Taurus, what you should know is the Four of Swords. In your hidden position is Justice. Now, Taurus, you in your current environment come up with the Ten of Wands. Something that's difficult, something that weighs you down, something that might be taking a long time with the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus. Now the energy balancing you in your current environment, Taurus, is the Four of Cups. In your physical world is the Five of Swords. Attached to the Queen of Wands. Now, Taurus, what you should know is the Devil. And in your hidden position is the Eight of Cups. Now, what has brought you here, Taurus, is the King of Wands. Attached to the Tower. Now, the energy taking you forward, Taurus, is the Three of Cups. In your near future is the Ten of Cups. Attached to the King of Pentacles. This is the female embodiment, Taurus. Now, what you should know is the King of Cups. Again, the female embodiment of the King, Taurus. And in your hidden position is the Moon. Now, Taurus, the outcome as you see it in retrospect is the Hanged Man. Attached to Temperance. Wow, Taurus. The energy that's balancing you is the Ten of Swords. Now the outcome as you see it in the physical world, Taurus, is the Page of Wands. Wow. Attached to the Ace of Swords. Now what you should know, Taurus, is the Lovers. And in your hidden position is the Chariot. The card under the deck, Taurus, is Strength. Something that requires your perseverance, understanding your inner strength, Taurus. Let's have a look at what we are looking at. Now, Taurus, you are hoping for some kind of reciprocity, something that may have you feeling as though you are left out in the cold, excluded. This may be something that's attached to your finances, hoping that there's going to be some kind of sharing or support, something that brings in stability and a long-term plan, perhaps, Taurus. Now, feeling left out is having you feel weighed down with the Ten of Wands, something that may be difficult. This is a personal accomplishment in some way, Taurus. Something that may not be easy. Something that may have you feeling as though things are just not working out in your favor. It could be little things that just seem to go the wrong way. Now what it's doing, Taurus, it's testing you in terms of what it is you are able to allow, and what it is, Taurus, is allow what is to be. With the Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving energy, Taurus. With the Page of Pentacles, that new beginning that you were hoping for may be taking a long time. With the Knight of Pentacles, something that requires a long-term plan, Taurus. Now with the energy of the Queen of Swords as what is balancing you, this may have you speaking out, talking from a wisdom forged from life experience. This is a queen who's incredibly perceptive. She reflects intellect, clarity. This is a queen that has the ability to see through illusions with fairness, Taurus. Something that's attached to a disappointment in your current environment. Something that has you disillusioned, Taurus. Disappointed, perhaps. Now what it is you're fearing is a restriction. Something that might be a secret, Taurus. Something that closes out a cycle. Now, whatever it is, we're talking about an ending, Taurus, a fulfillment, a triumph in all of your undertakings, and it's attached to something that you might be creating, something you are putting out into the physical world. Now, the energy that's balancing you is one of conflict, Taurus. It's sitting in your physical world as a disagreement, a competition, maybe feeling defeated, or whatever it is, it's attached to the Four of Pentacles. Whatever it is that might be locked away under lock and key, perhaps. It's something that has you in the Queen of Wands energy creating in your physical world, Taurus. With the Queen of Wands, we're talking about a queen who is fearless. She trusts her intuition in order to move forward. Whatever it is, it closes out that cycle, Taurus. Now what has brought you here is the King of Wands, Taurus. This is a king who's a visionary, someone who exerts leadership through passion and vision. This is someone who inspires others without fear. And it was facing a tower, a sudden, unexpected change, Taurus. Something that has now led to a long-term plan. Something that has the King of Wands feeling as though he's way down. But what it is, Taurus, is that he has the one wand, a new beginning, something that can start up again. Now this was facing this end fearlessly, Taurus. Whatever it is, creating a path through it. Something that now allows you to celebrate. With the Three of Cups, it's celebrating with soul family, Taurus, whether this be friends or co-workers. Something that might have been a choice, perhaps, Taurus, allowed for a new beginning, and that new beginning leads to the Ten of Cups. Now the Ten of Cups has an energy of that conflict, Taurus, in your current environment. But this is a creation of something that's magical, and it's only ever awarded if you are willing to believe in the impossible, Taurus, that even through conflict, even through disagreement, even though you were not ready for whatever it is you might have faced, you were able to transform that energy into something that is wonderful, something that exudes happiness, Taurus. It is that allows for your Ten of Cups, your fairy tale. Now, Taurus, whatever it is you are creating in the physical world, this leads to your stability. With the King of Pentacles, the female embodiment. Now, Taurus, despite gender, this is just talking about energies. Any one of these, maybe you or someone who's exerting an influence on you, With the King of Pentacles, someone who's a wealth builder, someone who understands the value of consistency. Now this is encouraging mastery over your material wealth and stability while remaining generous in some way, Taurus. This is the king that has the Midas touch, is able to support a community with the practicality that she exudes. And what it is finding that stability within a home, within your fairy tale, Taurus. Now the outcome as you see it in your mind is the Hanged Man, a different perspective of the King of Wands. This might have been something you created, or a creator, Taurus, someone who had courage, took action, took risks. Whatever it is, it's something that required the pause, what may have you waiting in your current environment. Now the Hanged Man presents an energy of taking that pause, Taurus, letting go of resistance and gaining a new perspective. Now this might be something that allows for a different perspective of the energy of the King of Wands. It's something that brings in the balance, Taurus. This is going to have you understanding that whatever it is that came to a sudden, unexpected end in your past is something that allowed you to identify the balance and harmony that you may have within, Taurus. Now this is being able to find that inner balance with Temperance, guided by an angel, Taurus, and it is going through the absolute most in order to be able to do it. With the Ten of Swords, this might have been a painful ending, Taurus. Something that had you feeling despair or distress. Something that might have affected your soul family, Taurus, was also something that allowed you to feel that balance, feel that inner sanctum, Taurus. Now the outcome as it appears in the physical world with the Page of Wands attached to your Ten of Cups, this talks about a brand new beginning, Taurus. Good news, something that might be a creative project, a spark of curiosity. This might be a new venture or a young energy that's attached to your Ten of Cups. With the Ace of Swords, we're talking about an epiphany, Taurus. Mental clarity. This might be a breakthrough moment, as suggested by the Hanged Man. Something that is revealed about the King of Pentacles energy, being that pillar of strength, having the power to create and sustain abundance. Now this is a king who's laying the foundations of the future by investing in the present moment, Taurus, and something within that magic that you are exuding in the physical world is going to be revealed as an epiphany. Now what you should know, Taurus, with the lovers, we're talking about a shared destiny, something that cannot be denied, something that belongs together. This may be a choice, Taurus, or a soul path that has you reach within yourself and understand that you are made up of a combination of good and bad, and extending that outwardly. It requires the King of Cups energy, and again the female representation of the King of Cups. Someone who's able to master their emotions, is compassionate, emotionally mature. Now this is someone who leads with empathy and wisdom, having found that emotional balance, Taurus. Now with what you should know, with the Four of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Cups, this talks about something that is healed, Taurus. Whatever it is that you feel as though you might have been excluded from, was creating the environment with which you could use to heal. With the Four of Swords, it's something that had you rest, recuperate. It's something that had you taking comfort in a balanced and harmonious environment, Taurus, because What was in your hidden position was justice, equality, harmony. Now this is something that might have or might be an important decision, something that has a potentially long-term impact, Taurus, that required the healing. Whatever it is looking at a Eight of Cups energy, walking away, abandoning your relationships, Taurus, maybe either physically or figuratively. It was a focus on leaving that is now the focus of justice that creates the healing, Taurus. Now in your hidden position is the moon, the new path that's being uncovered, Taurus, something you're walking on currently. Now it's going to provide challenges, Taurus, in terms of your emotions, in terms of being unconditionally accepting. With the moon, it's something that has you feeling slightly uncomfortable, something that may be under the surface, something that may be hidden about what the Eight of Cups truly was, Taurus. It is something that is now going to find some kind of balance. And in your hidden position, we're talking about fast forward motion, Taurus. This is riding out of the battle victorious. Now this could signify travel, both literally and figuratively. Now it means that you are walking along the path of inner progress, something that allows you to move forward really quickly into this destiny that is unfolding, Taurus. With the Strength card under the deck, Taurus, we are talking about your mental and emotional strength that is used in facing any of life's challenges with courage. Now this is you being able to understand that, reflecting your inner strength, your patience, your ability to overcome obstacles through compassion and resilience, Taurus, something you'd learn in the Queen of Wands energy. Taurus, I hope you've enjoyed this tattle. Until your next one, bye for now.